probably about a month since me or my dad um, have had my brother and sister at the house, and we're really starting to miss them. I haven't been talking to my brother and sister that much. I've we have to be getting a hold of Jackson and Ava on the PlayStation app because my mom does not let me or my dad talk to them. Basically, my mom is forcing me to go over to her house just so I can see my brother and sister, and forcing me to be with Jason just so I could see my brother and sister. And it's been getting really lonely around the house. We've all been missing them. Now it's just boring and lonely.
How long were your brother and sister, well, obviously your whole life your brother and sister have been in your life, but how long were they here
Well,
and
yeah,
me and
they
mom were
were
doing
here.
split custody? How long was that?
They were here for probably 3 years, 4 years, and then
So 3 years, no problems,
no
no
problems, nothing. Nothing, and then in a
daddy
blink,
daddy never had the police come over here or social
no,
worker come over here
and then
because of abuse or neglect. Have you ever been, has
no,
your daddy ever abused you or
no, we never had anyone ever abuse us, or we've never been scared at this house. Every time we're at this house, we feel safe, and then um, in a blink of an eye, my brother and sister just got taken away, just like that, just like
why do you think they got taken away?
because mom said so. There's no reason for them to be taken away from here. Mom just told the courts to take him away on some completely false evidence saying that you were crazy
What was she
and
saying I'm crazy about? What was she saying?
drones in the sky and uh, people following you, which there has been people following me. Just the other day when we went up to the police station, there was this lady just staring at us, staring us down.
Did she work at the police station or where was she at?
She was parked in the front, almost sideways. She's parked sideways, taking up multiple parking spots, and she was just staring at us. She was just a normal car. She didn't work there. And it was this woman that looked about mom's age.
How many cars do you think were, following us around or like around us when we were driving over there?
10. There's
At,
a lot of cars.
at least in the neighborhood and stuff too, right?
Yeah, and then cars driving by really, really fast. Cars driving by really, really slow. We live on a cul-de-sac, and then cars drive, and then they don't go back down.
Or they like go up around their thing really fast and come back down.
And then they go back down, and then they go up again, and they go back down.
Who do you think it is?
Definitely something associated with mom or the courts.
Or like, do you feel like it's been like that since you guys have been involved with the courts?
Not always, but in the past following year, and then my brother and sister getting taken away. My mom's even been threatening to. She says, "You stop. If you don't stop doing this and pretty much loving your dad and staying with your dad, I can take you and force you to be at my house whenever you want."
She said at the police station, what'd she say? This is what is going to make me take custody of you or something like that?
Yeah, she's been threatening to force me over there.
And then why don't you want to be over at mom's?
First of all, Jason's over there. Jason is a horrible person to me and my brother and sister. He destroyed my Chromebook. He's taken my phone away from me so I can call you. He's unplugged Wi-Fi so I can call you or the police. He's screamed at me, my brother, and my sister, and I just don't want to be around him.
What was mom doing the whole time?
Lying about him, saying he was the most perfect person, and mom just lies a lot. She lies about court. She lies about like you, Jason. And then
Who did she lie to?
what?
Who did she lie to?
Me, my brother, and my sister, and the courts and the police and
Has dad called the police over there before?
yeah.
And what'd she say?
Oh, your dad. Oh, their dad. He's just crazy. He's just jealous and he just wants me.
Do you think I want to be with your mom?
No.
Do you think that I want to break Jason and her up just because I'm jealous?
No. And
What I mean,
so,
what else don't you like about being over at mom's?
well, she doesn't buy food ever. She always brings up quartz. She always Jason always brings up subtle nods to stuff about you. Oh, your father did this and this and this, or oh, you're a psychopath just like your father. Stuff like that. He's just overall not just mean to my brother and sister. And then again, my mom is just.
So do you feel like he picks fights with you, or do you feel like you disrespect him, or like what? How do you feel?
I feel like he does stuff that gets me mad, and then he does more stuff to get me mad. And then I snap at him, I get mad at him, and then he just goes berserk, just blows up.
And then he says that you're disrespectful and this
Yeah.
and that. That's what mom says all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
She buys Jackson a video game or buys
Oh
Jackson
yeah,
Starbucks or
she's
whatever.
respectful.
What do you mean? What do you think she means?
Lies for her, and doesn't like tell the truth to her. Because as soon as I say anything, bring up my dad, she immediately says it's disrespectful.
So the whole situation and everything. I mean, the past few years it's probably gotten a lot worse since mom's been together with Jason, or
Yeah, I mean, Jason was what tipped over all the dominoes that started this situation.
and then do you remember me and mom have me and mom gotten along in the past, or do you
No,
remember?
you guys used to get along. You guys used to talk to each other, and it used to be a whole lot better. But pretty much as soon as mom got together with Jason, it just completely changed around.
So do you think it's do you for one are you happy here?
Yeah.
Do you think that daddy is dishonest or lies to you?
No,
Do you think that
you've never lied to me.
and never lied to you? Do you think that you're in danger here?
Never.
Have
Well,
you
mom's out the front door.
have you have you ever have you ever had to call the police while you were here?
Never.
How many times do you think have had to call the police at mom's?
20,
And what were you
20,
trying?
30.
What were you calling the cops about? Or what would you have called the cops for?
Pretty much not being able to see you. Jason going on one of his outbursts. Pretty much mom taking everything from me, mom, so I couldn't call you or talk to you.
So how many times do you think moms took your phone from you to prevent you from calling the cops or for calling me?
Gee, 50 times.
That when I first bought you a phone, when you were little, do you remember?
Yeah.
Did she take that phone?
Yeah, she started using it for herself.
And then the phone that I just bought you, the one I bought you for your birthday a couple years ago, or what?
Oh yeah, she took that one away a lot.
And so the reason why she took it from you wasn't because your grades or because you didn't do your homework or because
No.
you did something wrong or you got in trouble. She took it because you were trying to call me.
Yeah, because she don't want me calling you with the cops over there.
She's said before that I text you to say certain things in the court and make you say certain things about her and stuff. Is that true?
No.
Have I ever told you to hate your mom or ever told you to say bad things about your mom?
No.
Have I who's the person that tells you to have a relationship with your mom the most?
You.
How many times have I told you to call your mom?
Yeah, a lot. You'd say, just please call her. Just please talk to her. Just please go over with her.
Why do you think I'd say that?
I don't know why.
Because she makes our lives hell.
You gotta appease her.
You gotta appease her, right? Because if you don't, then she's gonna do something in retaliation, right? Thank you, son. Thank you for being honest. I love you.
I love you too, Dad.